Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to today's unseen video. This way we round up all the big talking points from social media, and we do have a bit of a spoiler in here. We have had word as to who that masked man was that was at Survivor Series. So if you want to avoid that and you want to kind of skip past that, use the timestamps down below, okay? And you'll be able to skip that chapter, that story. We've got it coming up after this. Okay, so Trenton, thank you. So WWE has reportedly offered Chris Jericho a retirement storyline, right? Apparently those in the company have said that's what they'd be interested in. So it seems like people in WWE are not really interested in bringing Jericho back for years and years and years and years. They're interested in giving him that one final run. To be honest, it makes sense. I mean, WWE are looking at Gunther. They're looking at Braun. They're looking at Bronson. They're looking at Carmelo. We've got Oba coming through. We got Trick coming through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago they said to Edge, we can't give you a full-time deal. Like, we'll use you as an attraction, but we just can't use you all the time. I think WWE are trying to look to the future, and to be honest, I think that's the right thing to do. You hear a lot of criticism about how WWE's main roster stars are aging and how we've got to build new stars. So, yeah, it makes sense in my mind. So, that coming from Wrestling Observer. Right, skip this next one if you don't want to know the identity of that masked person, okay? So here we go. This news has been reported by Fightful Select, and it's also been picked up by PW Insider. Many of you have tagged me in this, right? So potential spoiler, the reported identity of the masked figure from the main event of Survivor Series was Austin Theory, okay? So there we go. That come in from sources. WWE sources claim that the person under that mask was Austin Theory. So there we go. Where we go from here, I don't know. It feels like he is going to be a part of the vision. It feels like we're just following that initial plan. Originally, he was going to be on that heel team at Survivor Series, and it felt like he was going to be a member of the vision. It feels like we're still proceeding with that, progressing with that. But obviously, he just didn't feature in the lineup for this show. But obviously, he has still made his presence felt. So, yeah, a little bit of a shame that that's come out, to be honest. It would have been nice to have kind of got our teeth into that and debated a few things. Now it just feels like, well, that's that done. That's that ruined. So, there we go. Fightful Select and PW Insider both reporting that. Okay, moving on. Stephanie McMahon has confirmed that she's going to co-host Saturday night's main event on December 13th for John Cena's final match. She's going to be working alongside Joe Tessitore. So there we go. Those two working together. And it makes perfect sense, doesn't it? I mean, Stephanie played a big part in John's career. Okay, next up, we've got this Trick Williams. Look at this, right? So there's Trick getting down on one knee and proposing to Lash legend. How amazing that we actually get to see this footage of the moment where Trick actually proposes. So there we go. In front of friends and family. And reaches into the pocket, pulls out the ring. And there we go. And he actually made comment about this, didn't he? He was like, I know she ain't wearing that ring during War Games. Okay, why has Santos Escobar still not returned? Well, apparently, they want to make sure the creative is right. But the interesting thing that I learned from this was that apparently he has agreed to a sit-down chat with Triple H. So he's going to sit down in a meeting with Triple H and go through his creative. And like, apparently we've just not had a chance to do that, right? So, yeah, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? He is on more money. So WWE are not going to want to mess this guy around, right? I think we are going to see plenty of Santos Escobar. I think his presentation is going to be much better than what we saw before. And honestly, when we're up and running, he could get quite an opportunity, right? I mean, we don't have Andrade anymore, and we know that AAA is really important to WWE. It makes sense to really get behind this guy. Can't play the song, but here is the video, right? So this is Dominik, and this is the music video for that track that has been doing the rounds. So here we go, Dirty Dom all over the music video. So Dominik Mysterio's new music video is the greatest thing you will watch today. So there we go. So Aaron, thank you. If you want to check this out, the track is everywhere now. The music video is out. And there we go. It looks pretty badass, doesn't it? It looks pretty badass. And this was just an interesting comment from Roman Reigns. He says, the biggest mistake was letting Paul Heyman into the bloodline. I think he's one of those guys where all his marbles are in one basket. So does he care about the industry? Of course. This is where he's made his career, right? His superpower is he can identify who the future star could be. And he's going to ride them till the wheels fall off and then find the next guy. And that's why, for me, I should have kept it simple. I should have kept it family only, bloodline only, people with the same blood coursing through the same veins. That was my biggest mistake, which I just thought was really interesting. There's a lot of Roman fans that I think would find that really interesting. So, okay, let's go Survivor Series. We've got a few bits to kind of round up. If you want to see our full kind of breakdown of Survivor Series, that video is already on the channel. Big thank you to everyone that joined us for that, and of course joined us for the watch-along as well. I had so much fun with that watch-along, and I do sometimes think, you know, the fun we have on the watch-along and the interaction that we have probably puts me in a better mood than what many of you are in, right? And so as a result, I'm probably always a bit more positive about the shows because I enjoyed my time that little bit more. So big thank you for that, for making my time a little bit more enjoyable. So let's have a look at WWE's 10 greatest Survivor Series moments of all time, right? So the end of the alliance, that got uploaded the other day to the WWE Vault. It's a fantastic match, one of the best Survivor Series matches. Rhea Ripley's revenge on Liv Morgan, that was from 2024. Brock Lesnar, AJ Styles, 2017. Debut of The Rock, Undertaker, Kurt Angle, and The Shields. Little bit cheating there, putting all them together. They did not happen in the same year, but okay. Randy Orton's return in 2023 was overshadowed by this one, of course. Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, 2021. The Mega Powers unite in 1988. Iyo Sky's Trash Can Dives. I'm guessing it's just all of them. John Cena teaming with The Rock. And CM Punk's return. I mean, I don't know. Everyone's going to have their own thoughts on this. I personally wouldn't have Io's trash can, whatever stuff in there. John Cena teaming with The Rock, I was not crazy about. Yeah, I mean, there's been some fantastic moments. I'm personally really disappointed that the arrival of Sting's debut, is not mentioned here. Let's have a look here. We've got Dominik and Nia Jax. They both got the keys to the city of San Diego. I believe it's where Dom comes from, and I think it's where Nia Jax is billed from, even though she was born, I think, in Australia originally. So, Shaquem, thank you. Next up, we've got this, wrestling's biggest fan. I did enjoy this a lot. So here's Chelsea Green, and she is having a look around the Survivor Series Superstore. My favorite part is she sees 3 of her hats, and she's like, is that all that's left? And she completely misses this massive bin full of hats, Chelsea Green hats, right? And then she proceeds to talk about how there's only 3 left. She does spot it, though, when she edits this. So let's have a look, shall we?
Follow me. Welcome to the WWE Superstore. I'm flanked by, obviously, Slagents and fans. Everybody loves a North American hero. Show me to my hats.
Show me to my hats. There's a bin around here somewhere.
Beep, beep, North American hero coming through. There we go. Only 3 left. I sold out twice. I don't have...
So she said there's only 3 left because she sees these 3. There's a whole bin there, and even this woman is holding one. There was not 3 left. There was an entire bin left, right?
You know that. Let's go.
She still never sees them.
About to sell out. Do a little pan around. Little pan around. That's right. President of all the Americas is here with only 3 hats left at the Superstore because everyone loves me. Okay, that's it. Let's go for lunch.
There we go. Oh, mate, I thought that was so fun. And then when she pans around and we see that Dirty Dom cosplay, I thought that was great. Really, really good. Okay, oh, look at this. I mean, I don't think we got this angle, right? So, Johnny, thank you. Here's Brock Lesnar guy. So, there's Liv Morgan, and he's like, what the hell do I do? And then awkwardly he gives a thumbs up to the ground. I don't think we saw this angle on TV. So, very good. Johnny, thank you. Okay, God bless Iyo, said Wrestle Purists. A lot of people talking about this shot. Talking about how crazy that is. Look at that. So I believe this was an image that was shared out by Iyo. I don't know if WWE shared this on their social media or website, whatever. I know this might be like an official picture from the match. But that is a crazy shot, isn't it? That is a crazy picture. So there we go, Iyo. Go big or go home. It's Kaz. Thank you. So, yes, here we've got some footage of the moment that Becky taps. I don't know if she does tap, to be honest. Like, she just sort of wafts her hand around, but I don't know if she's actually, like, tapping. She is trying to make out she was calling for her partners to come and help her. She's like, I didn't tap. It's hard because you don't quite see the angle. I'm pretty sure she did. If I'm a guessing, man, I'm thinking she did. But let's have a look, shall we? So here you can see she's kind of doing that. I mean, I don't know if she's actually, like, tapping away.
Disappointed, obviously, being a part of that team, and then you ending up tapping out to AJ.
I did not tap out. I didn't tap out. No. I was saying, come here. What is wrong with you? You've got the first interview with me, an exclusive interview.
Yeah.
Rude Rosenberg.
No.
And saying that I clearly didn't tap out. I was yelling to the rest of my team, who were very incompetent, by the way. I've given them all the guidance. But however, Lash Legend, she was medically disqualified. She couldn't go on. That automatically should have thrown out the match.
So you don't think the match should have counted in the first place?
That should have thrown the match out. She was medically uncleared, incompetent, and then that was a loaded trash can.
I just want to be clear. On TV, it very much looked like a tap.
No, I'm going to get the footage. This is why I'm talking to my lawyers and not to petty Peter, poor investigative reporters, okay? That's why I'm talking to my lawyer, because this is the kind of stuff I will get the footage. You're going to see clear as day. I did not tap. Okay. I was yelling for the rest of my team to come on over, and then the bell rang.
There we go. Rude Rosenberg, Scam Roberts, Deranged Dave LaGreca, Mediocre Michael Cole. They're all the same. They are scum. They are unwilling to tell the truth. Who's going to step up? Ariel Hawani? Very good. I can't quite see if the hand is touching AJ and actually, or if it's kind of doing that and not actually tapping. I'm thinking she did tap, right? I'm thinking she did, but it would be really fun if there's an alternative angle and it turns out she didn't. There is an officiating problem within WWE, right? Everyone knows this, says Becky. Okay, here we've got Jey. This was on Raw Recap the other day, right? Well, actually from end of October. Jey said he's tired of being called just an entrance. He's like, I still have fun. I still throw a party. I still like the kids. I still eat with them. It's just that when that bell rings, Zeus, I gotta switch modes. And on Survivor Series, that bell, you know, we were technically underway, right? And he decided mid-match to run it back. Oh, this was good, and we did notice this, but it is pretty fun. Someone yelling Zebros. Here we've got CM Punk and Roman at the end of Survivor Series. They're obviously in that new movie as zebras. So let's have a look.
Would look good on my shoulder.
Did you catch that then? Zebros!
On my shoulder.
Right, Triple H said to all 46,016 at Petco Park and everyone that watched globally, you have officially made this the biggest Survivor Series of all time. I believe it has broke records. I don't think it's ever had an attendance bigger than that, right? Paul Heyman was asked who the masked man was wearing the hood, right? He said, how would I know? The man was wearing a hood. So it's a good answer, in all fairness, on the post-show. The crowd were chanting, "We want Edge," to Triple H as well on the post-show. I heard they were also chanting Y2J at one point. But the "We want Edge" is very loud, very clear. So I was joking online. I bet Triple H thinks they were chanting "We want Brock." Do you remember, was it after SummerSlam? The fans were chanting "We want Cross." And he turned around and went, "You want Brock? You've got Brock." So they're chanting "We want Edge." I wouldn't be shocked if he went, "You want Brock? You've got Brock." Right, CM Punk or Cody Rhodes is set for a collision with Roman Reigns. They've been teasing it anyway. I think we saw that at the end of Survivor Series. I think we saw that the other day on, was it SmackDown or Raw? When we had all three of them in the ring. And Roman said that belt would look better on me. We just didn't know who he was talking to. Well, now Triple H on the post-show saying, you know, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes looks to be set for a collision with Roman Reigns. WWE couldn't tell us any louder that this is where we're going. It's just, who is it going to be? I think CM Punk, honestly, I know that the tension seems to be greater between Roman and Cody than it does CM Punk and Roman. But we've already done Roman-Cody as a singles match at WrestleMania twice. I mean, I don't feel like we need that third one, right? I mean, I would much rather see CM Punk Roman in a singles match at WrestleMania, something we've never done at WrestleMania. So I would much rather go that way. I think WWE might go that way. That's the one I'm thinking they're going to do. But yeah, that was an interesting comment. And then Dave Meltzer just had a few words. He loved this moment, Dave. He really respected it. So he was heaping praise on the tremendous Dominik Mysterio fake injury spot. So he says, the way that Cena dropped him, it looked like the botch of all botches, but it was actually planned. It was really tremendous. So he really liked this kind of fake out injury moment and the way it was executed. I mean, it was done very, very well. Very well. And I think Dave also said that he thinks that the War Games match has really lost its aura now. And I think a lot of people online are kind of saying the same, to be honest. So there we go. Just a few thoughts from Dave Meltzer. I don't think we've got much in here. Hannah, thank you. This is the fun folder, but to be honest, I've been dropping fun bits in kind of the other folders. So let's have a look at this. Chelsea Green again with Ariana Grace.
Miss Green, the organization is very impressed with all your philanthropy on Twitter. You have 10 adopted rescues, and you're in a very unique position as U.S. champion and AAA mixed tag champ. It's looking really good.
And don't forget, Miss Grace, I so graciously allowed Zelina and Julia to hold my United States Women's Championship.
Helping the less fortunate. That's why it was a unanimous decision to offer you this title of... But remember, with this title comes so much responsibility.
I got it. Oh my gosh, it's gonna look so good on me.
Oh, crap. Miss Green.
There we go. Pretty fun little moment. So Ariana Grace has graciously allowed me into the organization. My first duty as Miss North America is to celebrate my second term on SmackDown. You're all invited and you better not embarrass me. So that was just ahead of SmackDown the other day, when, of course, you would get embarrassed by Jade Cargill. So there we go. Pretty fun little moment. I mean, that was good enough to be shown on TV. I could have seen that airing on NXT, to be honest with you. Fun little moment there. Let's have a look at our community, shall we? So in here, Nico said, I got these from my neighbor. He was going to throw them out, and I managed to get some good ones. So let's have a look, see what we have got. So we got some of the kind of look like, oh yeah, there's a real mixed bag there, isn't there? Some real good ones. Yeah, really nice. But they were just going to get thrown out. Tell you what, you've done well to save those, to spare those. So Kofi, Mark Henry, Becky, The Rock. Kofi looks decent. Done well there, buds. You've managed to get yourself a pretty good haul. Edwards said, I don't know how, but I got a shout out from Leon Slater. Let's have a look at this.
Hey, big up Edward. That was a cool gift, man. Thanks, bro.
Well, there we go. Edward, congrats. The guy is an absolute diamond of a bloke. I've commented a few times. He's really chill. So, Edward, congrats. Okay, here we've got Cody Rhodes is Shuz. Said, I just fished out my old Cena tee, ready for tonight. So, there we go. Very good. Very nice. That's a really cool shirt, that one. I do like that one. And here's Ashley. Got a picture with Chelsea. That's brilliant, buds. Look at that. That is so good. That is really good. Ashley, shout out to you. Thank you, my friends. Okay, here's Tony. Got a new shirt. One of those Rhea Ripley Terrifier kind of collab shirts, which looks really cool. This looks like a Christmas variant. So, yeah, really nice. So, Tony, congrats. Casey, thank you. Yeah, this was so cool. Really, really do appreciate this. So, Joshua, shout out to you. Tony Goulart said, Days, I'm glad our shout out got on TV. We saw the vlog and we're happy that you saw it. Thank you for everything you do. We look forward each week to hearing you as we watch WWE. My son's YouTube channel. We plan to come to London next year and hopefully we can meet you. So there we go. Joshua Goulart. I think, does that say cow video? And his dad. So there we go. I really do appreciate that, my friends. We did shout it out earlier in the video, obviously, but I'm more than happy to shout it out here as well. That's so kind, so cool. And show that channel some love. I need to go searching for it myself, which I'll do after this. Right, we've also got this. So Taker 1990 is going to meet Natty. So there we go. Off to the book signing. So enjoy that, my friends. So Taker 1990, awesome. Here's Armando, who says, here's a photo of me and my son at Survivor Series and the video of Brock waiting for Roman. Sorry for the quality of the camera. So this is the view. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is nice, isn't it? I love the way the entranceway is like all lit up as well. It looks really good. There we go. OTC 1 coming out. All the lights change over. Where Brock goes over here, doesn't he? Yeah, there he is. Brock goes over there. We got Roman. He's about to run in to do that Superman. Boom. Brock going back against the cage. Here we go. Boom. So there we go, Armando. Hope you and your son had a fantastic time. Very, very cool. Right, let's do thanks and let's get out of here, shall we? So we have got, let's take that away. We have got in thanks. Okay, we've got quite a bit to go through here. It's Kaz, Real Wrestling Fan, Subho Deep, Dark Phoenix Tees, The Mob Squad Nation, Elijah Walker, The Elite Pro Wrestling Forum, Wrestling Voids, Mitchell, Michael, It's Kaz, Sweet Jim Wrestling, Patrick Smith, Nails and NY, Sweet Jim Wrestling, Larry Flowers, Wrestling Voids, Chris Knowles, Wrestling's Biggest Fan, Silverback, Sweet Chin Wrestling, Armando, Claire Webb, Kelly the Wise Lady, Big Migs Gaming, Michael Neville, and Wrestling Void. Big thank you for all the support, but a big thank you to everyone that has joined us at whatever point during this weekend. I don't know what's going to come out today. There may be an unseen later. I genuinely don't know. It could be a quiet day after everything that's gone down, or there might be loads of reaction and fallout. So we'll have to wait and see. But if not, then I will see you tomorrow for Raw. And of course, we will be doing the breakdown and there'll be an unseen and all of that stuff. I mean, we are full steam ahead now to December 13th and John Cena's final match. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it as always. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.